First of all, where are we?
So we're in my office within the Anderson Group at 2313 21st Avenue.
How long has the Anderson Group been at this office?
So I bought this in 2017, so I think we moved in August of 2017.
What's your favorite room in the office?
Let me show you. Favorite room in the office are probably these two. Partly because I love the conference room tables. The other piece is it's where we close deals and where people, they get home ownership. They're either buying a new house or they're selling a house and moving on to the next chapter. So we have lots of laughs at these tables and lots of emotions.
Where do you go to get peace and quiet at the office?
At the office, so there's a couple spots in the video podcast room. It doesn't have any windows, so it's kind of like you're contained in there.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, this is my spot where I can go in and just do some work.
How do you like to start your day?
So I wake up at 4:37 every day, and it's with either some hot yoga, some run, workout of some sort.
Sorry, did you say hot yoga?
Hot yoga, yeah, I know. You can't see, I'm not that flexible, but I love doing an hour hot yoga. It's about 103 to 106 degrees.
Okay, the positions aren't sexy, it's the temperature.
That. I come out just detoxed and ready to go and to crush the day. So, yeah. Yes, I know. People are like, wait, you do yoga? Yeah.
How long have you been a real estate agent?
I got in the business in April of 2006, so a little over 14 years. Sometimes it feels like a year and sometimes it feels like 40. It's just part of the business.
What made you want to get into real estate?
Yeah, so I graduated in finance and economics, and so I worked at an investment bank for a little while, and it just wasn't really filling my cup, and I wasn't being mentored or challenged or learning a whole lot, and I wanted to buy investment properties, so I went and got my real estate license. Simple as that. I know, it's not that sexy, is it?
It's very sexy. How many homes have you sold?
This year or total?
Ever in your life?
Ever. I think we've sold about somewhere in the 17 or 1800 houses since 2006.
What is your favorite thing about real estate?
Favorite thing about real estate, I get to meet lots of people. Every transaction's the same, but also totally different. It's just lots of fun. I mean, you can't really, there's no ceiling on anything. You can kind of set your own parameters of how you want to run your business. And there's a lot of different ways in real estate to make money. So you can be in commercial, you can be in residential, you can do new construction only, you can do property management, you can be an investor for buy and hold, you can flip properties. So there's just so many different ways and avenues to do real estate.
What's the number one piece of advice you would give to any new realtor looking to get into the business?
Number one piece of advice, I would go find the best in the business and I'd take them to lunch and I'd figure out what made them successful. And I think people think real estate's easy, and you got to have some good, strong work ethic.
What is the best advice you've ever received?
I think the basic advice is always the best. So it's just like showing up is half the battle. Outwork your competition.
Hey Josh, if you weren't a realtor, what would your dream job be and why?
I would have a TV show, and it would be American Pickers. I love American Pickers.
Why do you love American Pickers?
Because they go look for vintage and junk stuff, and they uncover all kinds of awesome, rare or vintagey things.
Treasures.
I would absolutely love that job. Side note, my mom used to bring me to garage sales and estate sales growing up, so that's probably why I love it. I literally love doing that stuff, just digging through old stuff. I know, it's very bizarre. How many more questions do we have?
What neighborhoods in Nashville do you specialize in?
So our office building is in the Hillsborough West End, which kind of connects over to Hillsborough Village and 12 South and Belmont. So we sell quite a bit in that area, and then really just kind of the corridor between like Bellevue over to Green Hills, over to kind of Midtown, 12 South, over to East Nashville.
Nick's Drive, 317 Nick's Drive.
Oh, she was disgusting.
This is the most memorable.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want to tell me about it?
Sure.
Let's hear it.
All right, so most memorable house property I've ever sold in recent history was on Nick's Drive in Madison. It was a apartment building, and the whole thing was just very special from start to finish. People involved, like tenants, everything.
Special.
It was special. We'll just leave it at special.
Okay.
I hope she watches that. I don't think she liked me anyway, so I don't
No,
know
she
shit.
didn't.
What's the one thing that you do that you would say brings you the most business?
Brings me the most business is staying in touch with our current and past clients, definitely. So about 75% of our business is some type of referral from our database. So past clients, agent referrals from around the country. So typically 3 out of 4 deals come from somebody we already know.
What's one thing that sets you apart from other real estate agents?
I think the biggest thing that sets me apart is probably my work ethic, and then our systems and processes that we have to find buyers' properties and then to get properties listed on the market.
Last question, why should someone move to Nashville?
If you've ever visited Nashville, you'll know why. It's an awesome city. I think when you start comparing cities and you start looking at like cost of living and you look at what the city has to offer, it's really hard to beat Nashville with regard to like the restaurants, the walkability in different parts of town, the property taxes, the lack of income tax. There's just lots of pros to being in Nashville.
That's it, man. Anything else you got for me?
Nope, got to get back to work.
See ya.
See ya.